Welcome back to Dinar Community. Have you ever had a moment where everything seemed to pause, like the world itself held its breath, waiting for something massive to unfold? That feeling, that hush before the breakthrough, is exactly what many have felt over the years while holding Iraqi dinar and waiting for one announcement, and now, that moment has finally arrived. After countless delays, waves of rumors, and cautious optimism that spanned decades, the Iraqi dinar story has reached a historic turning point. And this time, it's not speculation. It's not another internet whisper. It's a confirmed declaration from the very top. In a moment that will likely be remembered for generations, Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani addressed the nation and the world in a televised statement that stunned financial observers. With confidence and conviction, he declared that the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar is no longer a future ambition. It is now an active national goal, backed by real-world progress and comprehensive reform. For millions who've waited patiently, this may be the breakthrough they've hoped for. Welcome to Iraqi DNA Info, your source for trusted information, timely updates, and insightful analysis about the Iraqi dinar (IQD), the Vietnamese dong (VND), and global financial trends impacting currency holders worldwide. If you've followed these markets closely or you're just now tuning in, today's report is unlike any other. This isn't just another currency update. This is the moment when theory becomes fact, and long-held hope turns into history. What Prime Minister Sudani shared is being viewed by many as one of the most significant economic announcements since the fall of Saddam Hussein's regime. It has sent shockwaves through financial institutions both inside and outside Iraq. Sudani's words were not cloaked in ambiguity. He didn't sidestep or offer political generalities. He stood at the podium and said it plainly: "We are no longer preparing for revaluation. We are ready." Those 6 words carried the weight of decades of anticipation. For economists, investors, and citizens alike, they marked a clear, unshakable pivot point. This wasn't just talk. Sudani came with receipts. Iraq's economy, he explained, has never been in a stronger position. From surging oil revenues to disciplined fiscal policies, from low inflation rates to the total overhaul of Iraq's banking infrastructure, the country has laid the groundwork for this transformation. Iraq is no longer rebuilding, it's ready to lead. The dinar revaluation isn't a distant dream, it's an objective grounded in policy, proof, and public momentum. And the response was immediate. Within hours of the announcement, global financial news outlets began reporting, analysts weighed in, and Iraqi banks were flooded with calls from citizens and foreign investors alike. Online communities that had once gone quiet lit up with new energy. For many longtime holders, the moment felt like vindication after years of doubt and delay. What made this announcement different was its clarity. Sudani presented not only the intention to revalue but also a full list of implemented reforms that make the move viable. These weren't vague plans or promises, they were completed actions. A crackdown on corruption backed by real arrests and institutional changes. Nationwide adoption of digital tax systems to boost government revenue. Partnerships with international banking institutions now fully operational. Each achievement served a purpose: to make Iraq's financial system trustworthy, stable, and globally integrated. The revaluation isn't just about currency value, it's about positioning Iraq as a leader in the Middle East's economic revival. And when it comes to global trust, Sudani made sure the world was watching. He cited endorsements from respected global institutions, including the United Nations, as clear evidence that Iraq's progress isn't just recognized domestically, it's being acknowledged by major international stakeholders. He also addressed the elephant in the room: transparency. For years, the dinar space has been clouded by scam artists, fake gurus, and wild promises. Sudani cut through that noise with a firm pledge: every step of this revaluation will be public, open, and transparent. No secret deals, no backdoor negotiations. That one promise changed the tone of the global conversation. This revaluation is no longer an idea propped up by rumors, it's a structured, visible national effort. And that shift has reshaped the future for investors around the world. Still, while this announcement has sparked celebration globally, Sudani made it clear that the real beneficiaries must be the Iraqi people. He spoke directly to the population, assuring them that they would not be financially harmed. The plan includes public education efforts to guide citizens through the transition and ensure that their money is safe. No confusion, no losses. The goal, he explained, is to increase purchasing power, to make every dinar go further for Iraqi families. Social safety programs are being developed to protect vulnerable populations such as retirees, students, and the unemployed. This isn't just about monetary reform, it's a social commitment. For foreign currency holders, the implications are major. For years, people have bought and held Iraqi dinar in hopes that one day they might exchange it at a higher value. Now, that opportunity is moving from fantasy to possibility. But there's a clear caution attached. Only engage with legal, licensed institutions. Avoid the black market. Avoid anyone promising unrealistic returns. The government has made it crystal clear, use only verified platforms and regulated financial channels. If global exchangeability is officially reinstated, legitimate institutions will guide the process. Now is the time to get organized. Verify your holdings, gather your paperwork, and follow only official updates. The guessing game is over, now it's about preparation. Behind the scenes, one institution has played a vital role in making all of this possible, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI. Sudani openly thanked the CBI for its critical work in reshaping Iraq's banking system. One of the bank's most transformative efforts has been Iraq's transition to a fully digital banking environment. Where once outdated, paper-based systems dominated, Iraq now operates with secure electronic transactions, a necessity for modern finance and stable revaluation. This digital leap is what gives investors and global institutions confidence that Iraq's RV is not only plausible, but sustainable. So why now? Why didn't Iraq revalue earlier, especially given its oil wealth and untapped economic potential? According to Sudani, the answer comes down to one thing: timing. After years of war, sanctions, and mistrust, Iraq had to first build credibility. It couldn't afford to stumble through a rushed revaluation that could throw the economy into chaos. Now, in 2025, with all key reforms in place, Iraq is finally ready. This isn't luck, it's the result of years of planning, strategy, and resilience. And for millions who never gave up on the dream of an RV, this moment is deeply personal. For a long time, believers were mocked, dismissed, and even laughed at by the mainstream financial world. But now, with this historic announcement, the tide has turned. This isn't just a financial shift. It's a story of faith and perseverance finally being recognized. So, what should you do now? Start by staying grounded. Major financial shifts always bring a surge of hype, misinformation, and risk. Follow only credible news sources, official government releases, and updates from the Central Bank of Iraq. Stay far away from self-proclaimed gurus and sketchy exchange promises. Secure your currency. Protect your information. Be alert. Above all, stay disciplined. This is no time for impulse. The investors who stay calm, cautious, and well-informed are the ones best positioned to benefit. This could truly be the defining financial event of a generation. And while the excitement is justified, remember, wealth is built on preparation, not on emotion. We'll continue bringing you honest, fact-based updates as this historic process unfolds. If this video helped you understand what's happening, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And let us know in the comments, do you believe this is finally the breakthrough the dinar community has been waiting for? Let's talk about it. Like and subscribe for more videos.